Hi, this is Andrew Graham, a WyoFile reporter, and I am coming to you from inside the historic Supreme Court chamber in the Wyoming Capitol. And I think my tie matches the decor. I've been reporting on a number of bills this session that deal with immigration. Some lawmakers would have the state take a more assertive role in immigration enforcement, though that's traditionally been the bailiwick of the federal government. Some of those bills have died, but some keep going. One of the more controversial ones was brought by Senator Cheri Steinmetz, a Republican from Torrington. Her bill would seek to turn Wyoming law enforcement into agents of immigration enforcement. An initial version of that bill required law enforcement to ask anyone they stopped about their lawful status in the country. She amended that controversial portion out of the bill after pushback from law enforcement, among others, but the bill continues to give Wyoming law enforcement a path to investigate someone's immigration status if they develop a reasonable suspicion that that person might be in the country illegally. As you might imagine, that provision has drawn allegations that it would drive stereotyping by sheriff's deputies and police officers around the state. That yesterday, the Senate held a committee hearing on that bill. The hearing was contentious, and there was a lot of emotional testimony from people who are members of immigrant families where some parts of the family might be undocumented and others are legal citizens. They have real fears that this bill would upend their way of life and make it dangerous for them to drive a family member to the grocery store or church, for example. So you can read about that story on WyoFile.com. The committee did pass the bill. After amending it more thoroughly, it will now be up for 3 votes in the Senate. Please keep following along, and thanks for your readership and support.